Welcome to Travel with Orion. Today we will be looking at 5 cheap and exciting countries to visit any time of the year. When most of us think about visiting our dream holiday location, the first thing that pops into our minds is, how much does it cost? Well, not all travel destinations are expensive, or let's put it this way, there are some really amazing holiday destinations that you can travel to on the cheap. Here we will be looking at some of the cheapest countries to visit in 2021. No idea where to start when planning for a holiday trip on a budget? Don't worry, we have got everything you need to know about enjoying a holiday trip on a budget right here. Just because you might be traveling at a lower cost or essentially on a budget, does not mean that you are not going to enjoy these countries just like you would on a luxury holiday trip. After having several discussions with some of my favorite travel influencers and bloggers, I have decided that these are the 12 countries that I would recommend myself and anyone else to visit if you are planning on enjoying an unforgettable holiday experience on a low budget. So, to not drag any further, here are the 12 cheapest countries you should be adding to your travel journal for the year 2021. The first country on this list is Thailand. Thailand, one of the most beautiful countries in Southeast Asia, yet, its cost does not truly represent the actual beauty of the country. This is a huge positive for a country this stunning. Although its elegance and charm, Thailand is one of the cheapest countries to visit in Southeast Asia, let alone Asia itself. The true beauty of the country lies in its incredible beaches, which can be enjoyed up close by travelers through booking some of the amazingly cheap resorts near these beaches. If you are someone looking for some luxury hotels to enjoy a longer holiday trip in, you do not have to worry, as Thailand is filled with plenty of 5-star hotels for less than $100. Traveling within the country itself is extremely cost-efficient as well. If you are traveling to Thailand on an incredibly low budget, then be sure to visit the Chiang Mai region. It is one of the cheapest and most affordable locations within the country. Chiang Mai is filled with amazing agriculture, temples, forests, accommodation, and most importantly, good food. From there, you can even travel to Bangkok if you like at slightly just upwards of $20. The downside of this is that it takes roughly around 10 hours to reach Bangkok from Chiang Mai on road. But if you are willing to spend that time traveling, you are guaranteed to relish this unforgettable experience of visiting 2 of Thailand's most iconic cities. For your reference, I'll be adding the exchange rates at the end of my discussion for each country. Hope it can be useful for you guys. Next on our list of cheapest countries to visit is Colombia. Not many people are well versed in South American countries. But if you're someone who knows and has traveled to these countries before, you would have a good idea about how beautiful these countries truly are. And one of these countries is Colombia. South American countries are well known for their vibrant colors and beautiful culture. Cities are constantly filled with people participating in colorful and exotic activities. This is a great representation of what Colombia looks like. However, the specialty and uniqueness of Colombia is that you get a bit of everything from beautiful rainforests to gorgeous beaches to stunning architecture. You will not be missing out on much when you are planning a trip to Colombia. After hearing about all these amazing aspects of Colombia, you might be wondering that a trip to Colombia is going to cost you a ton of money. However, it is the exact opposite. Comparing to other South American countries, Colombia is one of the cheapest countries to visit within the continent. Lodging is a huge plus for travelers to the country. It is both inexpensive and luxurious. With great hygiene, delicious continental food being served, and family-friendly accommodations, lodging is rarely an issue when traveling to Colombia. Third on our list is India. India, one of the many favorite countries to travel to for many backpackers and travelers. Similar to Thailand, India is considered to be up there at the top of the list for the cheapest countries to visit in Southeast Asia. It is one of the largest countries in the world by land area and boasts a population of around 1.3 billion. The real attraction of India is that there is so much to cover in India in terms of sightseeing attractions and eye-catching architecture that you will need multiple trips just to say that you have completed processing a quarter of India. There are a variety of regions within India itself, and each region has its own uniqueness that it brings to its visitors. Firstly, there is the northern part of the country, which is well known for its incredible cultural and historical architecture like the Taj Mahal, as well as being an adventure hub for many travelers and even locals. With stunning mountains all across the land, adventure lovers will definitely find this a treat. You will even be able to find a variety of authentic cuisines that are specialized by the people living in the north. Next, the southern part of India. This is where the famous states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala are located in. In this half of the country, you will be able to find a different form of unique culture and tradition. Most of the southern region's beauty comes from its exotic temples and villages. Although it is less modernized than the north, it still provides its tourists with plenty of sights to behold. Now, for the fourth country on our list, Turkey. Possibly one of the most attractive yet cheapest countries to visit in the European region. Turkey over the years has evolved into a great modernized country from once being home to the Ottoman and Byzantine empires. With Mediterranean beaches all across the country and eye-catching architecture all across its towns, tourists are bound to be marveled by the beauty of Turkey. Although its modernization over the years and even decades, the country still has its own form of archaic structures such as cave cities and ancient ruins. Most of us are familiar with the capital of Turkey, Istanbul. It is one of the most beautiful and picturesque cities in the whole of Europe. Although the city's stunning lure, it is still a hugely affordable location for many travelers planning to enjoy a holiday trip. Just like most of the countries on this list, Istanbul gives great importance to its culture and historical background. Turkish food is also a must-try. If you are not that familiar with Turkish food, one that you might already have heard of are kebabs, which are a huge staple among the Turkish community. However, there is more to Turkish foods than just kebabs, with a variety of uniquely tasty dishes that you might not have ever tried in your life. And the final country on our list is Philippines. When most people think about the Philippines, the first thought that comes to their mind will most probably be the amazing picturesque beaches and islands surrounding the country. It is truly one of the jewels in the Southeast Asian region of the world. A gold mine for holiday goers who are looking for a cheap yet stunning location to enjoy their holiday in. Island hopping is a favorite among visitors who travel to the Philippines, with ferry trips costing less than $10. Some of the islands you can visit when on your trip to the country are the islands of Cebu, Siquijor, Bohol, and of course the famous Palawan Island. There are many beachside resorts that you can book when planning on island hopping. These resorts can cost around $20 to $30 or sometimes even cheaper than that, depending on which time of the year you are visiting the islands. And of course, with water all around you, water activities have to be on the top of your adventure list when visiting the Philippines. There are even a variety of places where you can truly relish the country's natural beauty, such as its stunning sunsets and majestic mountains. Overall, the Philippines is a fantastic place to visit with your family if you are looking for a relaxing holiday trip. We have come to the end of our video. I hope you guys were able to learn about some of the countries on this list and, more importantly, adding them to your travel journal. Like always, if you guys liked the video and found it informative, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell to notify you of more of such videos. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you soon.